Hello students, in today's lesson we will learn about number of atoms in a unit cell. It is a very important topic. First of all, we will learn how to calculate the number of atoms present in a primitive cubic unit cell. As I have told you that the crystal is made by repetition of unit cells. In these unit cells, the particles are represented by a point and two particles are joined by a solid line. As we know that a particle present at the corner of a unit cell is surrounded by 8 unit cell. You can very clearly see in this diagram that this particle which is present at the corner of a unit cell is surrounded by 8 unit cell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, we can conclude that in a particular unit cell only 1/8 part of the particle present at the corner will be there. So, we can say that there are total 8 particles present at the corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each particle contribute 1 by 8 to every unit cell. So, the total number of atoms present in one unit cell will be 8 multiplied by 1 by 8, that is equal to 1 atom. Calculation of number of atoms in a primitive cubic unit cell. As we know that in primitive cubic unit cell, particles are present at the corner and contribution of each particle will be 1 by 8. Therefore, 8 multiplied by 1 by 8. So, it is clear to you that number of atoms present in a primitive cubic unit cell is 1 atom. Next type of unit cell is body centered cubic unit cell. As we know that in body centered cubic unit cell, particles are present at the corner as well as one particle is present in the center of the unit cell. So, we can say that in body centered unit cell, the contribution of particles present at the corner will be, there are 8 corners. Contribution of atom present at corner will be 1 by 8. So, 8 corner multiply by 1 by 8 per corner atom equal to 8 multiply by 1 by 8, that is 1 atom. As we know that 1 atom is present in the center of the atom, so 1 center of the unit cell. So, 1 body center atom is equals to 1 multiplied by 1, that is 1 atom. Total number of atoms per unit cell. Total number of atoms present in a body centered unit cell will be equals to 2. Very important one. In body centered unit cell, particles are present at the corner as well as in the center of the unit cell. So, contribution of particles present at the corner will be 1 by 8 multiplied by 8, therefore 1. And the contribution of particle present at the center will be equals to 1. Total number of particles will be 2. Next type of unit cell is face centered cubic unit cell. As we know that in this type of unit cell, particles are present at the corner and one particle is present in the center of each face. There are 6 faces in a cube, so total 6 atoms are present at 6 faces. How can we calculate the total number of atoms in a face-centered cubic unit cell? Let's see. In a face-centered cubic unit cell, contribution of atoms present at the corner will be 1 atom. 8 corner atoms multiply by 1 by 8 atom per unit cell is equals to 1 atom. 6 face centered atoms are there. As we know that the atom present at the face will be shared by 2 unit cells. Therefore, its contribution in a unit cell will be 1 by 2. So, 1 by 2 atom per unit cell equals to 3 atoms. Total number of atoms present in a unit cell will be equal to 4 atoms. In face-centered unit cell, particles are present at the corner as well as at the faces of the unit cell. There are total 6 faces. So total number of particles present at faces will be 6. Each face is shared by 2 unit cells. Therefore, the contribution of the atom present at center of the face will be 1 by 2. So, contribution of the atoms present at corner will be 1 and contribution of atoms present at faces will be 6 multiplied by 1 by 2 per face, that is equals to 3. Total number of atoms are 4 atoms. Let's revise the topic. Number of atoms present in a primitive cubic unit cell is 1 atom. Number of atoms present in body centered cubic unit cell are 2 atoms. Number of atoms present in face centered cubic unit cell are 4 atoms. Solve these questions. These questions are based on the topic covered in this video and the previous video. Give significance of a lattice point. Name the parameters that characterize a unit cell. Distinguish between hexagonal and monoclinic unit cells, face-centered and end-centered unit cells. Explain how much portion of an atom located at corner and body center of a cubic unit cell is part of its neighboring unit cell. In description box, I will share a link of Google form for revision of the topic. Thank you.